With the Diablo 4 beta finished, there came a lot of feedback from players that Blizzard already seems to be listening to, but there are still issues that people want addressed. Here are some of the most requested changes from the Diablo 4 subreddit. Number 1. Allow us to zoom more. This is one of the most requested changes seen yet. A lot of people are complaining that the default range is too low and you can't see enough around you, and the more zoomed out view would look better and improve the combat too if you can see all the enemies around you at a longer range. Number 2. The UI was one of the most criticized aspects of the game, with people saying that the font sucks or that it is missing options and settings like scaling it. Fortunately, Blizzard just released an update saying that they will improve it, and they are indeed changing the font of the text to fit the game better. Number 3. An overlay map in the middle of the screen. This is a bit controversial. A lot of people like having it so you can see the entire dungeon you are in and dots of enemies around you. On the other hand, it takes away from actually looking at the game and seeing the art and environment you are in, and it can take away from the gameplay and just be a stare at the map and move towards red dots kind of problem. Still, an option for people that want to have it can't hurt. Number 4. A quest log. Diablo 4 could have a separate quest journal instead of only being able to see the quests when you open the full screen map and toggle it on in the right side of it. Having it instead as a small separate window would be useful. Number 5. WASD movement. You can already play with a controller since the game will be released on consoles too, and it can feel better to be able to move your character instead of just clicking. So why not let players on PC move their character with keys too instead of just clicking. Number 6. Show the tooltips when mousing over items on the ground or on the minimap. If there are dozens of rare or legendary items on the ground and your inventory is full, you kinda have to pick them up one by one and throw them back to see what they are, since you can't see their stats while on the ground. So allowing a mouse over comparison of them to see what they are and to compare their stats to your currently equipped item would be useful. Number 7. Dungeons have too much backtracking. This is probably the number 1 complaint people have with the game yet. The dungeons will get repetitive since there is a lot of running back and forth to do the same small objectives to finish the dungeon and get to the boss, and having to do all that for hundreds of endgame dungeons will get stale fast. But this is another issue that Blizzard already addressed, saying that they will reduce the need to backtrack with small number of monsters that will seek the player to help complete the kill all monsters objective, so you don't have to run back the entire dungeon and see that one monster you missed, as well as changes to everything else. Depositing Animus will be instant, time to rescue is also reduced, increased movement speed while carrying keys, minimap pings for doors and more, so this should help make the dungeons more fun and feel less repetitive. Number 8. Another highly requested feature that Blizzard just addressed was the key binding for move and interact being separate. The move and interact inputs can now be mapped to one button, while the primary attack input is mapped to a secondary button. Number 9. New tooltips for items. There already is a fan-made one that looks better than the default ones, both small and while comparing it with the currently equipped item, making it clearer what stats are improved and what stats are reduced. And number 10. A gem tab. It sucks that the already small inventory gets filled with gems. There already is a reagents tab where all the materials automatically go to, so why not just have a separate bag for gems too, to help save some space and only keep armor, weapons and imported items in the main bag. And that's about it for this one. What else would you like to see changed before the game is released? Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more, and thanks for watching.